Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, the developing DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is he knows who he is. I mean, he's an energy guy. Plays with a physicality about just toughness and grit. And he knows that's his ticket to playing time on the floor, and he does his best every single night.
And, Steve, one thing that might not get as much attention, but, you know, his screens are some of the toughest and best in the league. You can go under or trail, but you're not getting through his screens.
Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And only a single point of separation there. Great game. Came right down to the wire.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning. Unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Outside Williams. He kicks to G. Lock at 6. Thompson outside. Fires top of the key. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Taken away by Williams.
And that passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat to get that steal. Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Boston shooting their first free throws here tonight. First free throw is good. That one misses. Celtics on D. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And, of course, they're meeting the team that was responsible for dealing them a very painful loss in the first round of the playoffs a year ago.
Walker's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Gets it to go.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Steve just talked about their postseason last year, and Clark, I'll bet they're still thinking about how quickly this team bounced them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to believe that, Kevin. I mean, their first chance this season for a little bit of revenge, they're salivating.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, a short time ago, I had a chance to catch up with Greg Popovich. He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
And thank you for that, Doris. New York shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Guys, this has been one of the weaknesses for this team all season long. They're shooting just 71% as a team.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Here's Williams, and he can't bank that one in. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Walker kicks to Hornacek. Outside Odom. Five on the clock. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Williams. Here's Thompson. Almost, but it rolls out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Outside, Walker. Odom on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Odom's got his second basket of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It's Thompson off the drive. Gets it to go.
You know, even if he gets an inch of space, he will make an opponent look very vulnerable.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
His free throw shooting was outstanding in their previous game. A lot of his points came from the line.
Yeah, and they won that game by the slimmest of margins, Clark. So without those free throws, they don't win that game.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Now here's Odom, averaging 9 points per contest. From 7, no good from Shaq.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Granger for the 3. Here's Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 5.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And Walker backs down. Shot from 12. That's good. He has 5.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. You take a look at Thompson, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. And you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Granger, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Williams against Odom. And Walker kicks to Hornacek. Odom. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Hornacek.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Odom, the pass to Cousins. Back to Odom. New York moving it around. And it's Walker penetrating. Dishes it to Cousins. Passes it to Odom. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Walker. Knocks down the 3-ball. Walker's got 8 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
So a moment now. Check out the story on Danny Granger. He has been filling up the stat sheet for the last month. He was 10th in scoring, 16th in three-point field goal percentage. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Well, Kevin, in the NBA, you've got lots of shooters, but only so many shot creators, and he's one of them.
Yeah, you love to have a guy like him with the ball shot clock running down and just let him go to work. He is a shot manufacturer late in the game.
First one falls for him. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Williams. Thompson outside. Thompson left side. That's good. Thompson's got 7 points.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Well, that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Now, here is Hornacek. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Odom dishes to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Odom. Fires the 3. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. He used that pick to get in close. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Odom kicks to Valanciunas. Stolen by Weber. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the slam dunk by Granger.
Heads up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
Outside Odom. Check his screen on Williams. Back to Walker. Outside Odom. 6 on the shot clock. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Odom. And it's 13 points now in the game for Walker. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Weber. Back to Williams. Right at the free throw line. Nice D from Odom.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Odom off a pick from O'Neal. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the Knicks making a change here. Coleman's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Grant comes in for Shaq. James Worthy's checked in for Walker. And Smith subbed in for Jeff Hornacek. Tony kicks the tee. Pass to Tony. The feed to Weber. Lots of room. One shot is good that time. Weber's got his first basket of the night.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Teague after the made shot from Coleman. Weber defended by Coleman. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Boston. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Knicks. And they're down 4 spots from them.
When I look at New York, they've got to be a little dissatisfied right now. I mean, they're in pretty good shape, but not up to their normal standards.
Yeah, I agree with that, Clark. I think they were expecting big things this season, and, you know, they're okay. They're in decent shape, but I think they'd like to be a little further up in the standings than where they are right now.
The Knicks making a switch here. Price is checked in. Price, right side. Back to Smith. No good with the triple.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
For Boston, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Well, you got to like the free throw shooting from this club all season long. They're shooting 81%. Those are impressive numbers.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now, here is Smith. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Price kicks to Grant. He dishes it to Worthy. Tries from the block, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Celtics trail by 4. Inside, Teague uses the glass to finish the work.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yeah, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Back to Smith. Smith off a pick from Coleman. Smith missing again.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Price, the pass to Coleman. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Knicks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Coleman. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tony kicks to T. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. That's good from Tony on the assist by T. Tony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant inside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front.
Start your new year with...
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. Price is out there with Smith. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Dean. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Pass to Teague. The dish now to Weber. Shoots from 12. Gets the front of the rim and out. New York trailing, and at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I'm interested in what happens with that Pistons game. Guys, that's a good matchup. Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
The Celtics shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Celtics passing it around. McDaniel, the pass to Tony. Shot clock at 6. Here's Weber. On the pass to McDaniel. Feeds it to T. He passes it to McDaniel. Back to T. He kicks to Tony. Dishes it to T. Price with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks. 3rd spot, the Celtics.
Kevin, it looks like they've been less hesitant to shoot the ball lately. They're shooting it much more confidently and freely. They've got a much better flow, and that always bodes well for your offense.
G's checked in for Boston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here's Tony, right now averaging 5 points a game. Teague for 3. Cannot hit. So New York will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Johnson off the pick from Coleman. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Worthy's got his second basket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Teague dishes to Weber. That's short off the rim.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Worthy kicks to Price. Johnson outside. Pass to Coleman. Defended by McDaniel. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 4. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Weber. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Weber's got 4 this quarter.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
And Cousins kicks to Smith. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A shot by Johnson, no good. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. The shot misses. Good D by Price.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Teague's got the ball. Here's Weber. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. 3rd in blocks, 3rd in field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And to me, what really stands out with all those numbers you talked about, Clark, are the blocks, because they're a physical team. They're dominant in the paint. They've got great length. And when they're between you and the basket, it's tough to get a shot over these guys.
Price kicks it over to Worthy. He feeds it to Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Knicks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. No good on that one. Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to McDaniel. Back to Teague. Kicks to G. Lock at 6. They get a hand on it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
Price kicks to Smith. The feed to Cousins. Backing down. Baseline jumper. That's good. Cousins has got 6 points.
Yeah, the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face. Couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
Teague, the pass to Thompson. Weber with a screen on Smith. Thompson dishes to Weber. And stolen by Worthy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
McDaniel. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. He has 6.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Ball's not loose. And then Cousins with the dunk. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Back to Weber. Worthy defending. Doubled by Smith. Here's Weber. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what the Beast has done. He has 8 points and a steal.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And the free throws for him this year, he's making them at about a rate of 77%.
Shaq's checked in for New York. Here's New York. They're on a 16-7 run. Hornacek against Williams. Shaq with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Williams. Pass to Weber. That one off the back iron and out. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting in entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And the Celtics making a change here. Here's Hornacek. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Back to Walker. Shaq. 6 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one misses. The Knicks making a switch here. Odom's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Celtics trail by 8. Williams kicks to Elijah. No good. Walker with some nice D.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Gets it to go. Shaq's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. You look at Williams, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
His passing has been so terrific, and best of all, it's created a really unselfish atmosphere on the team, and I think that's why they're doing well.
Boston with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Elijah on the pass to Williams and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Hornacek dishes to Odom. Cousins with a screen for Odom. The pass to Cousins. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson with the bucket.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Shaq with the screen. Doubled by McDaniel. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Granger misses. New York leading by 8. Outside Odom. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Thompson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Thompson's got 13.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they needed it.
Odom kicks to Walker. Puts it up. And the Knicks miss again.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
He dishes it to Granger. Back to Williams. Granger outside. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Thompson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Check his screen on Thompson. Hornacek passes to Odom. The dish to Valanciunas. Odom, Granger covering. Here's Walker. The step back jumper is good. Walker's got 15.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. 3rd in shooting percentage. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
Well, to me, the name of the game is putting the ball in the basket when all is said and done. And you look at those shooting numbers that you just talked about, Clark, that makes this team really difficult to defend. They're getting smart offensive possessions time and time again. And when you get high percentage shots and you knock them down, you're going to be tough to beat.
Here's McDaniel. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 4. Walker gets a screen from Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
Kevin, his passing is what drew me away. To see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold. That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Here's Hornacek. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Hornacek. The Celtics making a switch here. And so Hornacek nails both of them.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Williams kicks to Thompson. This is to Olajuwon. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Williams kicks to Thompson. Fades and shoots. And the rejection by Hornacek.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
And the first half ends in a close one. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third quarter, but right now it's time for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios on a beautiful Sunday night, It's time for the halftime report. The Knicks are taking care of business. Their offense has been firing on all cylinders. It's been a thing of beauty. Black Hole in the first half was amazing. 15 points and also collected 4 rebounds. And still in it, the Celtics hanging around. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. A rough first half for the Wizard. An abysmal field goal percentage. The shot not cooperating. Let's get things going with a look ahead to some games slated for later. Out in Memphis, it'll be the Grizzlies against the Lakers. Game gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern. And one game also on the docket, the Nuggets will face off against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. So that's a divisional game that'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a tip-off at 7 Eastern, 10 Pacific. And the other game tipping off later, out in Sacramento, it'll be the Kings against the Trailblazers. Tip-off is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
And what a game for Thompson. He's got 17 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
We've got Danny Granger. Thompson is out there with Williams. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's G in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Odom dishes to Hornacek. Back to Odom. He passes to Cousins. Rebound Boston. Now here is Olajuwon. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Thompson passes to Williams. Back to Thompson. To tie. Odom grabs the board. Odom's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He kicks it to Walker. Shaq's shot is good. Shaq's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
To the middle. It's tipped. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Hornacek with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Cousins. Rebound by Williams.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Kept alive. Gene. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Outside Odom. And Shaq backs down. 14 feet away. That drops. Shaq's got 4 points in the quarter.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Passes to Thompson. He feeds it to Olajuwon. Goes up the baseline. It's blocked by Shaq. Olajuwon against Hornacek. Outside Odom. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Hornacek. Hornacek's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Black Hole.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Williams kicks to Olajuwon, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 6. And Thompson kicks to Williams. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Olajuwon. Baseline try. Another miss by Olajuwon.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Granger drives in. Pulls up on the wing. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocked loose. Hornacek with him. Williams picks him up. Cousins with a screen for Odom. Backs down. Again, the miss by Odom.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
It's Thompson off the drive. Outside Williams. Goes up on the wing. Count the bucket.
You shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Odom. Back to Cousins. And the bank shot is good. Cousins has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They're piling up the assists.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Now then you throw in the free throws on top of that, and this team really has it clicking.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. Horace Grant, he's checked in for New York. And Olajuwon drops them both. The Knicks leading by 6. Kicks it to Cousins. Backs him down. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Williams attacking. Steps back and fires. Here's Olajuwon. And he makes good on the layup. And so here is New York. Outside Odom. Walker is screen on Williams. Off the screen. Odom's shot. Good. Odom's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Williams kicks to Thompson. There's the feed to Granger. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. 3rd spot, the Celtics.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
New York leading by 6. Odom kicks to Walker. Back to Odom. Some nice passing by New York here. Hornacek dishes to Odom. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, we got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. 3rd in field goal percentage. 8th in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
Well, to me, the name of the game is putting the ball in the basket when all is said and done. And you look at those shooting numbers that you just talked about, Clark, that makes this team really difficult to defend. They're getting smart offensive possessions time and time again. And when you get high percentage shots and you knock them down, you're going to be tough to beat.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And so Walker nails both of them. Celtics trail by 8. And here is Williams, averaging 10 points per contest. Granger left side. And Black Hole's going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Granger passes to Olajuwon. Gets the bucket. Olajuwon's got 6 here in this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Shot's good by Walker.
All of those three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Williams gets a screen from Olajuwon. Granger drives in. Tipped away. Stolen by Grant. Odom kicks to Valanciunas. He's against Olajuwon. And there's the pass to Walker. Granger covering. Shoots from 12. Walker's shot is off. Celtics trail by 9. And it's Granger penetrating. Gets it to go. Granger's got 14.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Walker dishes to Grant. Feeds it to Hornacek. Outside, Walker. That one a little long. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And that one's good. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Goes up, and Thompson throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
A second chance effort, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Shaq comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's D in for Horace Grant. On the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Hornacek. Williams passes to Tony. He dishes it to Granger. A three-pointer off the mark.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 23 points now in the game for Walker.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Tony kicks to Olajuwon. Back to Tony. The dish to Olajuwon. Defended by Coleman. Kicks it out to Tony. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's on Jeff Hornacek. The Celtics have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Tony.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Bart, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Walker is screen on Tony. Passes it to Coleman. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
It's stolen by Odom. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
And the Knicks making a change here. Smith is checked in. Williams gets a screen from Olajuwon. Williams attacking. Back to Olajuwon. Dishes to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Here's Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Thompson.
The first one falls. Jeff Teague, who's checked in for Williams. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. New York leading by 7. Smith dishes to Walker. He passes to O'Neal. He kicks it to Hornacek. Back to Shaq. Walker. It's up against Thompson. The 11-footer. And the Knicks good for 2.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
The Celtics have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Tony with it. He has 5. Teague can't hit.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
He feeds it to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. That's now 22 points for Rain Man. The Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Walker. Puts up a 3. The Knicks rebound. Hornacek kicks to Shaq. And good on the basket. Book it. Shaq's got 8 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And that one's good. And here we go with Jeff Hornacek. 10 points for him. Kicks to O'Neal. Backs in. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out front, they lead by 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Start your new year with the NBA. The Philadelphia 76ers take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Friday night, NBA hoops. Be there.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Grant is out there with Worthy. Then it's Odom. Then there's Johnson. And it's Cousins in at the center filling out the middle.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He's off on the first. And New York making a change here. Hornacek's checked in. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 12. Outside Teague. Now the feed to Olajuwon. Cousins is there. Clock at 6. Here's Teague. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Boston. Jeff Teague. Will be the line shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. G's checked in for the Celtics. Good on the second free throw. Here's Hornacek. Deflected. Stolen by Granger. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Boom, he chips it straight down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his third foul so far. Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
On defense, the Celtics. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Weber. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Odom. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong that even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
Shaq's checked in for New York.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Odom, the pass to Worthy. Feeds it to Cousins. New York moving it around. Pass to Shaq. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Celtics trail by 11. Outside Williams. Thompson. Shot from free throw range. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Hornacek.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
It's stolen by Odom. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 13.
So deflating for a team. Clark coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal. Maybe that'll ignite it. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Walker's checked in for James Worthy. Thompson backing down. Charity stripe shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. New York leading by 11. Hornacek kicks it to Odom. Gets it to go. Odom's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Williams kicks to Thompson. Hornacek covering. A fader. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 26.
Wow. Faded away and floated it right over the big guy. That shot is almost impossible to block.
Odom dishes to Hornacek. Back to Odom. Shot clock at 6. Off the pick. There's a killer two-handed slam.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
Lever hits the bucket.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Odom, the pass to Hornacek. He dishes it to Cousins. Backing him down. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Granger from outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
Williams against Odom. Hornacek kicks to Cousins. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The pass to Thompson. Granger up top. All sorts of time. And again, it's Boston converted. New York calls timeout.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Rick Adelman as he addressed his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
The Celtics making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in. Hornacek outside. There's the dish to O'Neal. He's against Olajuwon. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Celtics trail by 14. 6 to shoot. Williams dishes to Granger. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Odom, the pass to Hornacek. Dishes it to Walker. Granger covering. Now Walker, and there's another one for the Knicks.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
Celtics have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. It's Thompson off the drive, and the shot is good. Thompson's got 28.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Odom kicks to Cousins. Another shot. Now, here's Thompson. To the paint. Here's G. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. New York leading by 11. Hornacek dishes to Odom. Passes it to Cousins. He sinks the 11-footer. Cousins has got 9 points now in just the second half. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Granger. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 22 points for Danny Granger.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Back to Cousins. No good. Nice D from G. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Thompson passes to Williams. He kicks it to Granger. The Celtics working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Thompson dishes to Olajuwon. Shot left block. Again, the Celtics good for 2. The Knicks with the lead. Odom kicks to Shaq. That's tipped. Back to Odom. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Odom's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Black Hole.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Thompson. Back to Williams. Pass to Granger. On deep. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York leading by 10. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Outside Williams. Olajuwon defended by Shaq. 17-foot shot on the way. Thompson passes to Williams. 5 to shoot. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hornacek's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Boston needs to do a better job guarding against Cousins.
He's got 17 points and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. When you get to the foul line, any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical. And he's trying to do his part right there.
And he's good on the second. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Williams dishes to Granger.
Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Odom with the double team. Stolen by O'Neal. Odom up top. He's guarded by Olajuwon. And there's the rejection. But they'll get another chance. Here's Cousins. Williams fires. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
New York leading by 9. Odom kicks to Hornacek. Hornacek right side. And there's the feed to O'Neal. He's against Olajuwon. Shaq's shot is off.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
It's Thompson off the drive. Three-pointer, Granger. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Hornacek against Williams. A nice shot by Hornacek.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. outside Odom. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some days, Clark,